everybody. Welcome to Slap Son. We got the queen in the building. MMA, check. Power Slap, check. Best-selling author, check. Beautiful, check. Businesswoman, check. And now we're at Power Slap. March 7th, Power Slap 12. She's coming at you again. Let's do this. Everybody give it up for Paige VanZant.
Thank you.
Oh, man. How are you?
Great intro. I loved it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Missed a few things. But
well, we only have so much time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, Primo's on it. He's on it. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. So happy you're here.
Thank you. Yeah, this is awesome.
So I know a little bit about the history of how you got into the whole slap game, things like that. But I want to start off with, but you came back. So you obviously loved it.
I did. I came back. This is my third one.
That's insane. Yeah, again and again. And then you also have like a unique deal where you can go do different things.
Yes.
So you're not locked in for like 6 fights or whatever, like maybe, or it's just a one and done type thing.
Yeah, so I'm exclusive to obviously slapping with Power Slap, and then I'm exclusive to different things for different companies. So all good. I can pretty much do whatever I want.
No, that's cool. A lot of people don't have that, right?
No.
Like you've got some serious leverage going on. That's awesome.
Yeah. I have a good management team.
Very cool. When did you guys get in?
We got in late last night.
Late last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we flew in about noon or something this morning. But do they get you right to work, or do you have a day or so to like do whatever, or is it like we're doing media, we're doing this, we're doing that?
No, it's not a terrible schedule, especially for like Power Slap weeks. So got in late last night, didn't have anything last night, did a few things today, and then we have tomorrow completely off. So yeah, I get to enjoy and chill. Very cool,
very cool. And hubby fought just barely.
Hubby fought
a
week ago.
That's so awesome. And so when he called out Power Slap, were you like, was that planned? I'm sorry, I feel like I need to go chat back there. Yeah.
No.
But that was such a cool moment. So like everyone who's in this weird niche, I mean, let's be honest, right? We're all lighting each other up. Oh my God, he said it. And then we're here. Do you guys have any like obligation to like stick around after the fight? Do you like to go in and do it and then bounce?
No, we're actually going to go to the UFC fights on Saturday,
cool.
which we're really excited about because his card's incredible.
It's
but
insane.
yeah, after his fight, he did the Power Slap shout out on accident, just like, not even on accident, just riding a high. And we knew that we were going to have a crazy few weeks coming up because we went home for like 6 days and then flew straight here. Right. So it's like we're just both got our things going on, and it's awesome.
Yeah, very, very cool, very cool. Chelsea says hello, by the way, Chelsea Dawson.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was so excited to see she got on the card. What's hard with Power Slap now is, I mean, it'll get better.
Yeah.
But part of what's hard is the fights get announced like pretty close to the fight date.
Yeah.
So like from our perspective, it's like, so now what do we do, kind of a thing. Do you get a lot of notice? Do they kind of surprise you? Because I'll tell you, like with some of the other strikers, I've talked to so many that have like, I got a text that said, can you be in Vegas tomorrow?
Yeah.
Can you do this? Can you do that? And I just can't imagine I mean, that's at least some pressure, right?
Yeah, no, I knew about it prior to my husband's fight. So we knew that I was doing this right before he signed his contract. So I think, in Power Slap, there's still new athletes getting familiar with it. There's going to be a lot of fighters that fall off the cards, a lot of new ones get brought in. But I think the more it's going to be around and the longer, you're going to get like a set group of athletes, and there won't have to be as much like quick turnaround to try to find people to come short notice.
Yeah, it's been fascinating. Like, so I was just telling Primo, my first MMA fight that I saw was Couture Liddell 3.
Oh, cool.
So like, I'm an old head. Long time ago. But then I was just nerding out this whole time. But it's cool to be a part of something in the fight game that you actually are seeing it grow in real time.
Yes.
So like 6 months ago, it was actually, I mean, you know better than I, but people were literally filling out applications off of their couch.
Yep.
And then giving it a try. And then when it became this thing and it's growing, now we're getting like some serious like, oh, well, if Joe Schmo can go do that, I'm gonna go kill some fools, you know what I mean? So as it grows, it will get better, obviously. It'll be more planned out. But right now it's a little chaotic, which can be fun.
It's chaotic, but also now that it's getting like its recognition as like a serious sport and getting more popularity and people realizing like, oh, this is actually like going to stick around and this is a really big deal. You're seeing more like ex-professional athletes come in. You're going to see like, who was the guy we were in the car with? He was a Raider.
Was it Max Crosby?
No.
Because I know he's coming on Friday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
One of the Power Slap athletes was an NFL player for the Raiders, and now you're going to see more other professional athletes that just want to continue competing after their, sport is done, or they want to just keep staying active. You're going to see more of them coming, and then the level of professionalism rises too when you get people who are used to like the athletics and the behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely. I always tell people, like, I don't drink Coca-Cola. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. They're fine.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing okay.
Yes.
And so I kind of use that with slap. Like, you can call it whatever, do whatever, but like you said, more athletes want to come in and do this because they want to be, they want to be physical for a living. They want to, they want to sit at a desk, and they don't want to leave those talents, to nothing.
Yeah, and it's hard to stop competing. When you're an athlete, it's hard to just be like, okay, now I'm done, and then trying to figure out what's next. So
yeah.
I think it's cool to see more athletes, but also these like guys that came out of nowhere, like construction workers, or like, because the truth is there's tough people everywhere in everyday life, and now you're getting to see these people come and perform and like show what they're made of, as just like, coming in off the streets with no combat sports experience, and show how tough they are. I think it's incredible.
No, it's insane. Like, you're right. There's so many like construction workers and guys like that, and
Yeah.
there's some tough motherfuckers, man.
There is,
Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't mess with him. Like Vern, the mechanic. When I interviewed him, he comes like, "Oh, you're good, man. I'm
Yep.
good." You know what I mean? Like, and they are just around.
Yeah.
And like slap kind of gives them that it's just this weird thing that gives them an opportunity to shine.
An opportunity to shine, and everybody thinks they're tough. Everybody thinks they can fight. So now it gives them the opportunity to come do it
Yeah.
on a big stage, and it's like, come do it.
Yeah, and when you said it's hard to stop competing, that's definitely you, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think from people look at you, the 1,000 level view, and they're like, why? And you keep saying over and over, because I am.
Yes.
Like, when does it stop? Do you think it'll ever stop that you want to?
For me, well, I'm only 30, so like.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I signed to the UFC when I was 19 years old, and of course, I had an incredible experience being with the UFC, and then continuing to compete here and there in other sports, and now I just do whatever I want. And I think that's hard for people.
That's the best answer we've ever had. Yeah.
It's hard for people to like reconcile, like, when is it like, oh, I'm gonna just stay in one space, or what am I gonna be done? Because I've just been around for a long time, but
Yeah.
I was just lucky I started as young as I did.
No, you really did. I remember your debut, and then following your career, and then to the point where it kind of felt like it's either this match or the next one, where you would stay in the UFC or go out. And when that happened, was it weird at the time, or did it feel freeing? Because I look at you now in Austin, all the shit you guys are doing, and just
Yeah.
like, smile, just doing your thing, right? I mean, behind the scenes, there's always hard times or whatever. I've been married 12 years, I get it. But you seem so like free, you know what I mean? Like, and did that happen sooner or later?
No, I became a free agent, so I fought my contract out with the UFC.
Right, but
and
like
then
what-
I just decided, like, you know what, let's go see what the world has to offer. And it was a financial like aspect of it. It was a business aspect, just knowing that I had the opportunity, partly thanks to the UFC, but based on my name alone, to go just take on the world. And I feel like that's what I wanted to do and will continue to do.
Well, and obviously you are doing it, right? Like, I mean, you're the most recognizable person in slap for sure, and let alone MMA and just like social media in general, right? Which is like, it's incredible. And what people don't realize, I mean, on a very small level, I can speak to that, but because of my wife, but it's a lot of work that people don't see. Like, they see, the snippets or the reels or this and that, and they don't know that like there's possibly a team behind all that. Did that happen pretty quick with you because of your stature, or did you build little by little to get to where, like your reels, your stories, things like that, they look so crisp and clean and everything?
So I think it surprises a lot of people to hear that I don't have a team. I run all my
No
own social
shit.
media. I don't have help. I edit our vlogs myself. I film
Yeah.
our YouTube videos. We started our podcast, and of course we have a producer because I don't know how to edit like long form content and upload podcasts to different platforms. I hire people that are experts when I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But the rest of the stuff is all organic, and I don't have a team for anything.
So you're just always on.
I'm always me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This is the truth. It's always
Yeah.
me. And of course, like, me at home is a little bit different when we're just chilling at home.
For
and it's
sure,
just the
yeah.
two of us. But I think people see me as this like crazy busy person, but really I have a lot of downtime on my hands. I know how to manage my time well.
Yeah. So you're winning the game. Let them think
Yes.
what they want, and I'm going to do
Exactly.
what I want. Right? Yeah. That's so cool. So this match is over, and you have a unique situation. Like I said, you can kind of pick and choose, right?
Yep.
You just signed a new deal to go back into MMA, right? So does the focus after this next Power Slap match, does it go straight into MMA, or are you going to try and focus on a little bit of both?
So the nice thing about Power Slap is you really can do MMA and Power Slap at the same time. You can work together, you can train both. There's only so much that you can do to train for Power Slap. Of course, working on the slaps, working on like just the different rule set, but I think it's absolutely conducive to my physicality and to the Power Slap game if I focus on MMA. So between the two of those, I definitely will keep myself busy.
Yeah, that's very cool. Have you met or know anything about your opponent, Mikey?
No, I of course watched her prior slap. I believe this is just her second, so I watched hers.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I think that truly when he sent me the contract, I didn't know who I was even signing. I just signed it and showed up and figured out who it is.
Yeah. So I spoke with her, and it was interesting because when I talked to Chelsea when she fought you, so we should probably give you a quick 30-second history on the pod. So we went to Power Slap for the first time because you were making your debut, right? And so I went down with my son, and then when we got done, though, it was like, what the was that? Like, it was fun.
It's crazy.
Dude, it was fun, and like the production value really does make it seem huge.
Yes.
And then when you go into the whatever banquet room or whatever, it's just this big banquet room, it still feels pretty big.
It still feels big.
Yeah.
And that's what people were asking me about. Of course, I fought on like huge platforms and stages with the UFC, but this feels like fight night feels the same. Like the production value, the venue, the way that they like run the whole show, it feels just as big as any other like fight.
No, it really does. And so we started the podcast, and I thought, oh, we'll get a few on or whatever, and it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's taken on a life of its own, like millions of views, this and that. I've been able to talk to people like you that I never thought I would be able to, which is so much fun,
awesome.
Right? And so moving along, I was talking with Chelsea when she was first going to go up against you, and I wish I had the clip on me, but she suddenly said, yeah, this is going to be my first time doing anything like this. And I was like, and she keeps talking, and I'm like, wait, come back. I go, so the first time you're going to compete is on stage at a Power something? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, you're a savage. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like, just to have that mentality to go up and do it is so awesome. And Mikey, she's not as like, she's a little bit more quiet.
Yeah.
But you can tell that she really is taking it serious, and she wants to make an impression, things like that. But it still feels like slap is so specific. Does it feel like MMA in the sense of MMA is inches, right?
Yeah.
But slap is like centimeters.
It is.
So when it comes to someone, it doesn't matter if they're new, doesn't matter if they're, a veteran of any sport, like if you hit the button, you hit the button.
100%.
And so the coin toss, does that matter that you get to go first or not?
I believe it matters in the heavier weight classes more. I really believe so. I won my first coin toss, so I went first, and then I went second. For me, it didn't make a difference, but I do believe the heavier weight classes, the bigger you get, the opportunity to have those first round knockouts are significantly higher. So I think for the smaller people, it is a lot about durability too, and being able to take a hit and bounce back and be able to give one right away afterwards. Or like myself, when I fouled against Chelsea, being able to, collect yourself and be ready to go again. So I think that's more important than really winning the coin toss. Got
you. Yeah, it's weird because you go through all these interviews, and it's such a specific sport, such a specific act. Yeah. So in some ways, you can always ask the same 4 questions.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I love to nerd out a little bit. Like I talked to Brandon, just briefly on DM, Brandon Rose, when he was kind of like showing his heart, like, oh my gosh, you know? And I agree with you. That's more important than whether you go first.
For sure.
Or second.
Yeah.
Well, man, I've been seeing all this whatnot stuff.
Yes.
Like the cards. Like I saw Austin's interview, post-fight interview, and he's like, oh yeah, we're trying to find the one-on-one. I actually saw you on IG, and you're like, we got bounties, we're looking for this thing, we're doing this stuff, right? I joked when I did the first box opening, like, Paige, if I get a one-on-one, you're doing a photo shoot with my wife. My birthday shoot's coming up. She's hot as hell. You love it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's coming. And of course, we didn't get it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the fight came up, things like that. But if you're cool with it, if we can bring Austin,
You want to come?
Please, man. You can sit wherever the hell you want, my guy.
right
You're
here.
a goddamn winner.
Yep,
That's right.
Right next to wifey.
Okay, we'll put this. Yeah, that's the best spot is next to wifey, man.
Yeah, we even put out a bounty. If we were doing a break on Whatnot, if somebody hit a 101 on me, we were going to trade them for an Xbox.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, man. So here's the thing, my guy.
Yeah.
I've been opening up. I didn't know it was. So I like cards as well.
Yeah.
Like I grew up and I could.
yeah.
I've DM'd you a few times because you know I'm that guy.
Okay.
Like
probably don't see
it's
him.
embarrassing,
Hold
but
my side.
but it's not. Yeah, sit up, yeah. I was like, we need to talk cards on the pod, dude. I could literally talk too long.
We're going to a card shop today after this.
Oh, so the one is the awesome card shop here.
Yes, the awesome.
They're awesome, and they have like a cool table you can break it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it looks like a roulette table or like a blackjack table.
Yeah,
And they're awesome. But I didn't think it was going to be as fun as it was with the power slap.
Yeah.
Because it's weird, right? Like when you're in the world. First of all, I never thought to be in the world. You know what I mean?
100%.
But once you're in it, you immediately look. People are people. Whatever. So I just thought, I'm going to see Nate. I'm going to see Wes on these cards. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then you start opening it, like, oh shit, there's this. Like I got
How
excited.
cool it is.
So I bought another box.
Yeah.
And then I bought a case.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And then I was like, motherfucker, I'm getting all these bitches.
Yeah.
And so, but what was fun for me is you started pulling cool cards.
Yeah.
So like one of ones, autos, things like that.
Yeah.
And so I started posting them on Instagram. So like, for whatever reason, I got a couple of Coopers. I got Crazies. Crazies awesome. He's a good buddy of
He's
mine.
cool.
Pono, we're really tight with Pono too.
Yeah.
Anyway, every one I got, I really did think because I like the sport, but I love everybody that's in it. Like I
Yes.
fucking love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when I would pull them, I tag them, say, give me your address. I'm gonna send it to you. You know, it's not my rookie card, it's yours, and especially this and that. So anyway, brother, we got it for you.
Oh, dude, no way.
I swear. There you go, my guy.
No
The
way.
hand.
No way. Dude. This is unbelievable.
I've been holding that in
Unbelievable.
for so long.
Dude.
No
that is-
way.
Yes. Man, thank you so much.
Absolutely, you're
dude.
welcome.
That
You're
is
welcome.
The coolest. Yeah, just like you, for us, we pulled a lot of guys, and I think the fun part about Power Slap is it's such a really close knit community,
Yeah.
like with
Yeah.
all these guys, all the slappers, and it's fun to pull guys stuff and send them, like, hey, I just hit your auto, like, love to give it to you, and so this is.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
this is incredible.
He's been
man.
DMing people on eBay trying to find it.
Yo, actually?
This is
Yeah.
really cool, man. Yeah.
Oh,
I actually,
thank you.
right before yesterday, I'd stopped by the post office because I had bought on eBay her out of 10. It was 6 of 10.
Oh,
And
yeah,
this-
yeah.
The hand, I was like, man, we gotta find
Gotta
the
find the
101.
101.
Gotta find, and dude, this is just, smile on my face the rest of the
Yay.
week.
Dude, I'm glad, dude. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Dang.
Yeah.
Incredible, dude. Yeah.
that's kind of like the cherry on top of this interview Sunday,
Yay.
bro.
Dude, I'm blown away, man. This is so cool.
Oh,
But-
dang.
As a big sports card collector guy, like it just I have my stuff that I'll have forever, and hopefully pass on to our kids.
Yeah.
And so this is really special.
Yeah, we finally started collecting because when I was in the UFC, I didn't really understand cards, so I signed everything and
Yeah.
sent it away. I
Yeah.
don't have any of my UFC cards.
Oh,
no
really?
rookie cards, no one-of-ones,
Yeah.
none.
Man.
So this is we finally started collecting
Yeah,
them.
this is so cool.
Yeah, I saw the interview and you're like, I really want the hand one
The
or
hand
whatever.
one.
Jesus Christ, it's right here.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, incredible.
And
Dang.
shout out to Primo. I think this helped set this up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you, Primo.
Really?
Dude,
Dude,
he was in on it.
Oh.
No, dude, you should hear our audios back and forth. I'm like, oh, I got it. Actually, let me see my phone. I did. Check this out. But
He
bro,
told
bro,
me
bro,
about it
he's looking
already.
out for you. He's like, do you have it? Or someone gonna give to you? So check this out.
Dude, you knew?
I knew.
I didn't know she knew till today.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I knew.
Oh gosh, dang it, this is so cool.
So check this out. I was telling him in this audio, I was just like, okay, yeah, I got it. He's like, do you really have it? And I was like, oh, I got the bitch. It's right
Oh,
there.
dude. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is just awesome.
Yeah, because he bought the 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't find the 101,
Yeah.
and there
And
it
it
is.
was funny, we were talking about it, he was telling me about it yesterday in the elevator. I just got the 6 out of 10, and then today I asked you about it.
Yeah.
Dude, so you didn't get the 101?
Dude, I love
So
it.
it's like,
I love it.
you know?
That's so cool.
No,
So even
seriously,
yesterday,
man,
you're burning
thank
it.
you.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely,
this
man.
is
Like,
incredible.
if I was in the striker shoes or athlete shoes, dude,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
your card. You know what I'm
it is.
saying?
It's
Yeah.
so cool, man.
It's cool.
And, that's
And
the
just a
fun
key
part.
for our kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
really,
dogs.
The fun part about the new Power Slap cards is like, you know, being able, we had brought a stack, like hoping to give them to the guys. too
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff, so, yeah. Really
Yeah, that's cool. They turned out good too. They're kind of prism-like.
Oh, dude.
They are.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like I said, I wasn't expecting to have so much fun with it, but they
Yeah.
turned out so awesome, and
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but-
This is so cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
guys,
Awesome. Yeah,
thanks for
thank
coming.
you guys.
Everybody, Power Slap, March 7th, Friday. Tune in. If you don't watch on YouTube, you're crazy. We've established this. You're crazy. Okay? Thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
brother. So good to see you.